I ate them. That's right, Charles, I ate the divorce papers. I ate them with ketchup and they tasted good. You probably want me to take our divorce seriously, right? But I mean, you were always the one that said that our marriage was a joke, so let's use logic here. If A, we never had a serious marriage, then B, we can't have a serious divorce. No, we can't. This is all a farce, Charles. A farce that tastes good with ketchup. I mean, wasn't it the other day? It was the other day that your father asked you why you walked down the aisle with me, and you said for the exercise. I mean, that's funny. You're a funny guy, Charles. I mean, I'm not crying here. I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing? Because you are about to throw away a woman who is infinitely lovable. All right? Okay, for instance, Paul. Paul has loved me since the 8th grade. Right? Sure, he's a little creepy, but Paul really loves me. He has made over 127 passes at me, has proposed 47 times, and has written over 200 original love sonnets. Okay, he feels something for me, Charles, and he writes it down in metered verse. All right? And that is not something you find every day. Someone who just loves everything about who you are as a person, you know? Paul may be insane, but I value his feelings for me. I would never ask him to sign his name on a piece of paper just to turn off his feelings for me like that. All right, and that is what you're asking me to do for you, Charles, to sign him away, am I right? To that sweet voice, Charles, and your baby brown eyes, and the way your hands go through my hair before bed. Those aren't things I'm willing to just throw away. In fact, I won't lose them, okay? I won't lose you. I'll woo you. I've written you a poem. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May. And I'm not crying, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because this is all a big joke, right? I mean, I'm just waiting for you to say like, April Fools, and then I can run up into your arms and we can just... But you're not going to, are you? No. It's not April. I didn't write this poem. Charles did. I think it's good. The truth, Charles? The truth is, I ate the divorce papers. And I ate them because, well, I can't stomach the thought of losing you. When I heard his voice last night, the first thought that rushed to my head, what I've been thinking all these years when you would catch me with a look that you said was fleeting or abstract, right? Do you know what I was thinking of? Doing to them, systematically, minute by minute, instrument by instrument, what they did to me. Specifically to him, to the doctor, because the others were so vulgar, but he would play Schubert. He would talk about science. He even quoted Nietzsche to me once. I mean, I was horrified at myself that I should have so much hatred inside, but it was the only way to fall asleep at night. The only way to go out with you to cocktail parties, in spite of the fact that I couldn't help asking myself if one of those people there weren't, perhaps not the exact same man, but one of those people might be. And as to not go completely off my rocker and be able to deliver that Tavelli smile you say I'm going to have to continue to deliver, well, I would imagine pushing their head into a bucket of their own shit, or electricity, or when we would be making love and I could feel the possibility of an orgasm building, and the very thought of currents going through my body would remind me, and I would have to fake it. Fake it so that you wouldn't know what I was thinking, so that you wouldn't feel it was your failure. So when I heard his voice last night, I thought the only thing I want is to have him raped. Have someone fuck him. So he just knows just once what it is. And as I can't rape, I thought that might be something that you would have to carry out. Then I thought that would be difficult for you to collaborate in that scheme. I mean, after all, you do need to have some sort of enthusiasm to. And I asked myself if I couldn't use a broom. Yes, a broom. Yeah, the broomstick. Then I began to realize it's not really what I wanted. You know, something that physical. And you know what conclusion I came to? What I really want? I want him to confess. I want him to sit down in front of the cassette recorder and tell me what he did. Not just to me, everything, to everybody. And then I want him to write it out in his own handwriting and sign it. And then I would keep a copy forever with all the information, all the names, the details, all the data. That's what I want. It's incredible. It's amazing.
Is there a button missing on your shirt?
I mean, you were right about Jewish men. They're so attentive. I mean, you know, you're married to one.
Yes, but he has ADD.
I can't get over it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something, because I can't tell anybody else. So, we have had sex on every surface in my apartment. I mean, I haven't much sleep. God, he's just so eager to, like, please me, and I feel the same way about him. You know, he makes me want to do things
I understand.
that I have never wanted to do before.
Got it.
Okay, so you're gonna laugh, but he didn't even know where my clitoris was.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you show him?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's very uninhibited, right? Just happy to learn. I mean, he hasn't had much experience. He's only been with 2 other women.
Really?
Yeah.
He's only slept with 2 of them.
Yeah, can you believe that's it? Oh, no. Now I know why men go after younger women. There's something to it. Right? His youth and his body. His naivete, his goddamn eagerness. God. Isn't this great?
Yes, it's amazing.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, because I'm too embarrassed to tell anybody else. His penis is so beautiful. I mean, I just want to knit it a hat. I mean, did you ever think I would be this satisfied, like, sexually?
Not like this.
Yeah.
Are you using protection?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, he brought it up. He is very responsible.
But is he neat? Does he make his bed in the morning? Does he pick up after himself? Does he ask to use a phone before?
Yeah? Why?
Well, you can tell a lot about him and about those things.
Oh, he's very neat. Although he has his little quirks. He thinks Q-tips are amazing. He didn't use them as a kid. His mom didn't let him. I mean, what kind of mother doesn't teach their kid how to clean their ears?
Well, pediatricians say that it's unhealthy for children to use them because it can damage the eardrums. It's actually been proven that a small amount of wax in the ear can help protect against larger debris.
Didn't know that.
Well, I'm sorry. Tell me, what is it that you're trying to say?
Okay, well, I just don't know where this is all going, right? I wanna give all of myself, you know, just let it go. God, it's so tempting. It's all he wants from me.
Who wouldn't want all of you, Rafi? You're an amazing woman.
But then I think maybe he's just too young to handle all this responsibility. I don't want to put myself out like that, you know?
Well, it's a mature line of thought. I'm sure his intentions are pure, but he doesn't sound like he knows exactly what he's getting into.
Do you think I should just cut it off right now?
I'm not going to answer.
I mean, I can say this much. Age aside, he has given me more of what I need than anyone ever has. You know, real things. Things I never had. It's hard to harp on, you know, age or religion or anything because I'm just so happy.